Hey y'all, it's your girl Alex. Really quick, we're here for quick drops for deep thoughts and some little meditations with my daughter's cat. He loves me. Anytime I sit down, he's always on my lap. He's like, love me, love me. And so from last night, you guys were asking about the meditations and stuff. So I wanted to record something for y'all, talk a bit about self-care, but I'm going to do the meditation first for y'all that are short in time. So let's go. I want y'all to close your eyes and get comfortable. Go with what feels right. This is my favorite music. You can find the playlist in the description below. Deep breath in. Hold it and let it out. Deep breath in. Hold it and let it out. Deep breath in. Hold it and let it out. I want y'all to imagine you're sitting under a waterfall and it's washing over you with this beautiful, pure white light, washing over you from your head down to your toes, encompassing you. Every bit of your body is being covered by this pure white light. Anything that is resisting it is just washed over and cleansed until it just submits to this beautiful, loving, pure light. And just imagine this light, feel the cool touch around your body. Deep breath in. Let it out. If you have an animal or a baby with you and you can get them to sit in your lap, I don't meditate with him ever, so he's quite feisty. And that's okay because I wanted to do that so if you have a feisty animal, you can kind of understand how to deal with this. My daughter's cat, he still loves me. It's okay. If they are fighting it, it's okay to let them go, but just meditate with them in a contained area. Oh, your friend go. No, he's not. So just imagine them being in your space and that water, that pure, clean water washing over you is washing over them. And just this beautiful space you're creating with them. And just feel the water cleanse over both of your bodies as you both shield and you can feel each other's touch. You can feel each other's comfort and love if so. And just engage with each other and just feel each other. And take a deep breath in. Let it out. And just deeply hold your animal, your baby, whatever you have, in your arms and just feel that love, feel that intense soul connection with them. And just have this white, beautiful light just continue to fall all over the both of you as you just cradle in each other, feel each other breathe. Just be in this moment with them. Deep breath in. Let it out. Go ahead and open your eyes and just start taking in your surroundings. If they're being a turd and off in the area, just love on them before they get out into the open. And that's it for our meditation. Stick by though, because we're going into tons of like self-care and all kinds of stuff. But that was heavy on my heart that we needed to do this, and so I will happily obey. So, y'all, self-care, that is one of the big things we need to all be doing daily. Are you doing anything? If you're not, I have a yoga I do. Hey, girl, or hey, Scott. Um, so that you can put everything together for what fits for you, right? I'm a night owl by nature. I love the nighttime. It doesn't work for me. I need to be up early. I don't like it, but I deal with it because that's the only time I can find for me. Find what works for you. Find like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even right before bed, where you can meditate and ground and just get down into that space right before you go to sleep. And in that playlist I have attached to in the description, y'all, that stuff's for all night long, right? All night long. It's long tracks. If you have like where you can keep the music playing, I don't remember how I set it up, but I set it up once upon a time with YouTube and then I forgot it. To be completely honest, but it's a thing and you can do it. Maybe we'll figure it out together. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But have it so that the music can be playing all night because these are meant for while you sleep, y'all. This is meant for while you guys are sleeping, downloading all this information. It has been one of the most purest things to help with my mental health. My mood, light doesn't stop life from happening. Things are going to happen. It's going to always come your way. But you start out at a more neutral, calm zone. When you wake up, your being is more at peace. It doesn't stop, the hardships, right? That's part of life. We have things we have to learn and things we have to work through, and shit's gonna happen, But how do we handle it? How do we react? If we're on a high stimulation mode all the time, we're gonna just be quick to react. We don't want that. We need to be able to stay centered in peace. And it's not saying things aren't going to pull emotion out of us. It's not saying that things aren't going to cause us to be like, oh, that really, I want to do bad things. Man, it's not saying that the things aren't going to happen, but how do you process it? How do you go through it and move through it? Are you going to be reactionary and be over the top, or are you just going to sit and observe and be able to take it in so that you can better progress through the situation, right? So vital. That piece is so vital. And find what works for you. A lot of people, I know it starts out meditating before bed, before they start getting into that disciplined group. If someone tells you they can't meditate, tell them 5 minutes before you go to sleep. Get all comfortable in bed, right down in my gyms. It's cold. It's raining here in Texas. I got out of the bath and I was feeling good, but I got work to do too after this. So I'm going to have to put on my big girl clothes and I totally don't want to. But get all snuggled in the bed, right? Get, into your place, your peace, and just, sit up and be kind of good posture, right? Tuck in the tummy, try to like pull your chest open at the same time. It's a little bit of an awkward position at first, but there's science. I have my science and facts. There's science that shows like they were able to increase their energetic presence. They were measuring them, and it was so cool because they were able to like literally show that these people who were able to connect right through the entirety, they were able to register a higher energetic force frequency around them. How cool is that? Yeah. But it's so true and it's so deep, right? Like that it connects you to that level. And so tapping into that position, doing a 5-minute meditation. There's guided. Check us out on Insight Timer. We have a description. I have recordings we've been doing and working on putting out everything for y'all. So check us out. Like we're trying to build this community there where it's a meditation. There's a free version and a paid version, but even the free version, you still get over 70,000 meditations of all kinds: anxiety, depression, Akashic records, going with your dragon. That's one I uploaded recently. But all of these different things, right, you can find there, and it's free, or you can there's more to the paid one. I have the paid one. I like it. To each his own, right? Whatever feels best. I always say start with the free to feel what's best, because that may not be the perfect platform. There are other ones. So find what just feels best, right? What connects and resonates best with you. Everyone's might be a little bit different. I don't know. It works for me. I have a lot of great success building that community there. So check us out. But getting into those meditations and really just grounding, because then you go into the sleep where you are more at peace, you're open, you're centered, you're grounded, you're able to download and rest and go into that subconscious in a much better space so that you can retrieve what you're supposed to and understand, go through that in the motions, because when you wake up, it's going to be on your mind and it's going to be working in you, and you just kind of, you can't resist it. You just got to let it happen, and it'll be exactly what it needs to be for what your purpose is and where you're at in your journey and what you need to do. It'll just guide you. You just got to let go and let it be and let it do its thing, and it can just be open, right? Open, pray, meditate, get into that center groundedness so that you can receive it and you understand that discernment, that understanding, that knowledge to know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be seeing, how you're supposed to be understanding it. Because our ego, y'all, I myself included, right? My ego would cloud some things, and it's not in a good way. It's quite the opposite. And if you don't check your own self, my own self, this is me again, you're gonna let your ego run wild, and that's where you have a lot of those really arrogant people of both genders and multiple race. There's a lot of them, and I can't. I want to punch them. I want to punch them in the face. They make me just, their energy is so, oh, and I can't. Right? I don't want. I don't. I don't associate with them for those reasons. So that's, one of the best ways to get started into your self-care, into routine. We're going to have so much more. I want to drip this out so that y'all can digest this, right? And my goal is to create tangible pieces. Let's start in square one, right before you go to bed. Yeah. Oh, yep. I got you. But yeah, so start with this bite-sized tangible pieces, right? We can do this, right? We've got a lot of growth. We've got so much we can do, but the key thing is to start small. Start in the beginning where you can you have bite-sized pieces, right? Tangible pieces that we can bite off, and we can move forward into what you're supposed to be doing. I'm excited. I'll be all put on with y'all soon.